The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. Make the call 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. And every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates. We do not know APR, points paid, points received. They just say the locked rates amongst their consumer base of 42% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. Yesterday's numbers, 30-year conforming, 7.19. Jumbo, 30-year, 7.57. FHA, 30-year, 6.969. 30-year USDA, that's the rural areas, generally no down payment, 7.002. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it, 6.778. That is the 30-year VA loan, 6.778. If you want our commentary, first thing every morning, as early as we can get it out to you, rsrmarketminute.com, rsrmarketminute.com. We tell you exactly what we see in the markets each day, rsrmarketminute.com. Let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. The 10-year Treasury, flat, up 0. The S&P 500, flat, up 0.84. Mortgage-backed securities, flat, up 0.3. Not a whole lot going on in the market today. Why? Because the CPI numbers were pretty benign. Not a whole lot of excitement in those consumer price index numbers that were released this morning at 5:30 our time. Yes, those of us that have no life, we were up then. August Consumer Price Index report showed that overall inflation increased 0.6%, which was in line with estimates. Year-over-year inflation increased from 3.2 to 3.7, 10th hotter than estimates. Core rate takes out food and energy for those people that don't need food or energy. We track that as well. Increased by 0.3%, which was a 10th hotter than estimates. Year-over-year core CPI decreased from 4.7 to 4.3 as expected. We knew it. We told you. We've been telling it to you quite a while now. Energy prices would work against us. And sure enough, they rose 5.6%. 5.6. Yeah, that's a big jump. Gasoline rose 10.6%. Food prices were tame and only rose 0.2%, while used cars continue to fall and dropped by 1.2. The big help was shelter costs. We've been telling you right along that those have been lagging for quite a while, and they'd eventually catch up. Thankfully, they're catching up while oil prices are going up. Shelter costs rose by 0.3% in July, rose by 7.3% year over year, which is down from 7.7% in the previous year. Rents up 0.5% last month and are up 7.8% year over year, down from 8% in the previous report. Owner's equivalent rent, they use this one. It's a dumb number because how many owners really know what their own property would rent for? Probably not. Tries to capture the increase in home ownership costs, rose 0.4% and is up 7.3% year over year, down from 7.7%. And the volatile one is lodging away from home. That's hotels and Airbnbs and things like that. That's down 3%. Shelter component will continue to be friendly, and that's about 43.7% of what the CPI numbers are. That's the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.